So the Grammys, you know,
Did you watch them?
Okay, so I did not watch the Grammys, but let me tell you something about the Grammys. I went back and started watching it on Peacock. This episode is brought to you by Peacock, another potential
That's
sponsor.
right, Peacock. What's up? Thanks for sponsoring us
tune
today.
in. No, so I started rewatching the Grammys because I know you wanted to talk about it. And I listened to the opening two people. It was like three people that sang first. Like Billie Eilish sang first, and I think Sabrina Carpenter did a song, and I think somebody else did a song. I watched, today is Monday the 10th, right?
February, yeah.
Yeah, Monday the 10th. So it's Monday. Today is the first time I have heard Billie Eilish's voice, like singing voice. And she sounds like an angel. And I was like,
okay, I thought you were about to badmouth her.
Like, because I watched the performance and I was like, that's what she sounds like?
Her voice is wild. The things she can do, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, I was blown away.
It was a very stacked, like talented wise Grammys.
So
I don't want to go into the whole thing because it's a couple weeks ago. And we want to talk about Super Bowl today, but I do want to talk about Chappell Roan because she kind of stole the show, I would say. Did you hear much about her, or do you know much what happened?
No, but
did you watch her?
To me,
did you watch her when she sang Pink Pony Club?
Yeah, I did. Chappell Roan this is my opinion, Chappell Roan definitely has her own style and persona, but when I see her, I only see Lady Gaga. And because
when Lady Gaga came up, she was
when Lady Gaga was first coming on the scene, she was very like wildly outspoken, very outlandish, very just kind of out there with her like personality. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is bad, but it definitely got Lady Gaga noticed, and I feel like this is my opinion. I feel like that's what Chappell Roan is doing, which was, man, you know what made me so mad about her? Because as I'm watching the Grammys on my TV, I Googled her. I just Google imaged her, and I saw her without her getup on, and I was like, this woman is beautiful. What are you doing? Yeah, I was so pissed.
But I think from what I've learned, she would say that's her point, because her whole thing I learned is she does drag makeup. Is that correct? It's drag, because something about like someone called her, said she looked like a clown, which is why there was a bunch of clowns at the Pink Pony Club. But that performance, I will say, so I had heard that song. I'd heard some of her music. I will say when she started singing, I was like, okay, she can sing live. I will always have respect for someone if they get on the Grammy stage and actually sing live. If they get up there and lip sync, you lose my respect.
Chappell Roan she
did
cool.
good. And it's funny because I don't know if you've been on TikTok or you've seen this side TikTok, not this side, but these videos where people are like listening to Chappell Roan for the first time, like, and then like 2 days later, they're like Pink Pony Club because it's a catchy song.
Her HOTTOGO song is very catchy.
Yeah.
Very catchy. I know the moves to that against my will, and I'm bummed that I know it.
Well, and I will say, so she won Best New Artist, which here in a second I want to go back to the Best New Artist performances because there were some really good ones. But did you hear her speech when she won her acceptance speech? She called out the labels.
No.
So she called out the music labels in her speech. She wanted to take that time to basically, to be able to provide healthcare and income, right? Livable wages and healthcare to upcoming artists, and had this hued like spiel about it, and everyone clapped and agreed with her, and it was really brave and bold. Props to Chappell for taking the time to do that. So
is that her real name?
No. I don't know. Okay, she's from Missouri, right?
Yeah, her album is something of a Midwest something or another.
Well, Midwest could be,
But she's from Missouri?
Southern, like Willie.
Nah, I'm just Chappell Roan's great. Shout out to you for winning whatever you won.
Best New Artist. So what was cool is, so Sabrina Carpenter had already performed. Chappell Roan had performed. Yep. So when they went to go introduce the nominees, they had them perform. Like, it was this whole skit. I don't know if you saw Benson Boone.
I did see his performance.
And they like ripped the clothes off him. He did the flip a piano and then that awkward crotch grab at the end.
I didn't see that.
Well, the whole world did. But then Doechii came out. Mm-hmm. Now, you had mentioned Doechii's name. I had no clue who this girl was. That performance was electric in my mind. It was phenomenal. That girl can rap. That girl, now I can see why she was nominated. Of course, I didn't listen to her before. I didn't know of her, but I'm a fan. I mean, she was whipping out, freaking out, whack. Whoosah! Whoosah! Clearly, give me as your backup singer. Sponsored by Doechii today.
Shout out Doechii.
No, there was Teddy Swims.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there was any other performances that were really... I think Doechii's was probably my favorite performance of the night. Chapel Rowan's got the most talked about, stole the show. And then, yeah. And then you predicted that your girl would win.
I had a lot of predictions, man. So I went through the notes on our other episode about like who I thought or who I think should win. And I hit the mark on a bunch of them. Like now, granted, I cheated and said either the this person people.
Or... and they all won.
I said either this person or this person. So I didn't make like a final call. I said, give me 2 out of the 6 nominations, and a lot of them hit.
To be clear, for those people that did not watch that episode, he literally said he chose.
I voted for all black people.
He said that. So I said that to him.
And
as
in
a friend.
honor of Black History Month, we won.
They did.
No, Song of the Year prediction was, I said either like Shabuzi or Texas Hold'em, but K. Dot won that one.
Yeah, so great song. Again, we're going to talk about the halftime show. He won both of the categories. I was surprised because there's so many songs up for it that were like bangers or hits, like smash the charts. You know, congrats to Beyonce. She got an award for Album of the Year. Mm-hmm. I still don't think she should have won that award, but I'm happy for her. She got her moment. So
I think maybe she won because it was. I don't think it because it was groundbreaking, but it was groundbreaking like for her to do something that she's never done, which is like put out a country album, and for it to even like be that good and that like recognized. So you know.
No, and I think Beyonce in all of her albums, she is worthy of Album of the Year. She is worthy of one of those Grammys. Mm-hmm. I don't think Cowboy Carter was that Grammy. Mm-hmm. The only thing that rubs me the wrong way is the way it all came about. Because Jay-Z got up last year and like he called, I don't know if he called the association out or whatever. He's like, this most Grammys won of all time, but never won Album of the Year last year. Mm-hmm. And then suddenly this year she wins Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter, which it's great. She deserves the Grammy. She's a phenomenal performer, but I just don't think that album was it for those people that do. I love it, and I love it for you.
Hey, you can, when we do our conspiracy theory episode, you can bring up the Grammy conspiracies because the rumor is that Grammys are bought. And if you pay for enough streams and if you pay for enough plays and radio time, you can buy a Grammy.
This year did not help that conspiracy theory.
Right. Songwriter of the Year was Amy Allen. She wrote Justin Timberlake's song Selfish. She wrote...
Daniel Nigro won that.
Songwriter of the Year was Amy Allen. Daniel Nigro won Producer of the Year.
Producer, you're right. Okay.
Songwriter, she wrote that Justin Timberlake song Selfish. She wrote a Leon Bridges tune. She wrote 3 songs on off Sabrina Carpenter's album. And she wrote a song for Olivia Rodrigo, who all those artists got nominated except, I think, Leon Bridges. But yeah, Amy Allen, hey, shout out to you. And K. Dot just sweeping.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched some of the performances and stuff.
The best Christian album, I think I predicted Doe. She won. And I think
Why did you predict Doe?
Because she black. You wanted Brandon Lake.
I just thought, I don't know who Doe is, but I would love to listen to it.
Yeah.
You know? Let's go to the next question of the day. This is actually one.
No. I just want to take the time for the fashion real quick. I just want to talk
yes. What the hell is wrong with Kanye?
Oh, I had nothing to say about Kanye.
No, come on. You mean to tell me, first off, this man was uninvited to the Grammys.
His wife's dressed and
wasn't invited. Okay. Apparently deleted, hasn't talked to anybody, deleted everybody but Taylor Swift off his socials. Petty. Shows up to the Grammy looking like some security guard from the 90s in a Men in Black film, and then has his wife in a fur coat and says, you know what? Let's drop it, and you naked on the carpet with this clear... And I mean, I'm not talking like she was naked.
I would love to be a roach on the wall in that house.
I thought you were going to say on the carpet. I was like, what? So you could see it in person?
Well, that too, but also like just to see, like, I want to hear the conversation because I want to know whose idea was it. Like, who was like, did what's his wife's name?
Bianca,
I think.
Sasori.
Kanye West's wife, Mrs. Kanye West. But like, I just want to like,
but not his ex Kardashian.
I want to be like, I would love to have heard the conversation. Like, maybe she was like, "Hey, honey, I want to wear this," and Kanye's like, "Great."
Yeah, but there's two adults in the room. Or if
Kanye was like, "Babe, you wearing this," and she's like, "Great." Like, I just want to know whose idea was it? Because again, I really don't think that she's from the U.S.
Right.
And I think a lot of foreign countries view the female body, view nudity way differently than people in America view it. The female body is not overly sexualized in Europe, and I think she's European. And so her body, to her, may just be skin and nipples. And so she just, to her,
but that don't mean you come to the Grammys, a show you know you don't dress naked to.
Hey,
two adults were in that room making that decision. And neither one of them came to the conclusion that, hey, this might not be the best idea. Hey, you know what? There might be kids watching. And be like, hey, Mom, what's that? Oh, that's a nipple.
Right. But Kanye West and his wife both have wildly different experiences of what we call life.
I understand, but.
And so
Which he got kicked out.
His kids, their experience of life is so wildly different than how we experience life. And I cannot.
They're rich.
Right. But because they're rich, what they experience on a day-to-day basis is we'll never touch. Even riding in cars are different. They don't shop for groceries. They don't.
No, I get that.
Honey, we need milk. Is not a conversation. Is not a. I bet they've never uttered that phrase.
I don't remember where I saw this, and I'm not. This is not. I'm just. It was funny. It would have been funny no matter who it was. Kamala Harris and her husband. What's his name? Doug. They like their first grocery shopping trip after leaving the White House or whatever, and people were like, because their faces were like kind of down, but it was just because they caught them in a moment. But people were like harping on them, saying, "Oh, now they see what inflation looks like," and they're shocked. It was funny. I wish I could have the real thing, the story, like seeing it in person would have been funnier. But
I just wanted to give a shout out to some of the fashion looks. This is my opinion. Make it quick
because we are on time.
Now you worried about the clock?
I told you that in the beginning.
Yeah, okay. All right. I just want to give a shout out to some... Julia, I'm sorry, because you're going to have to get images for everything I'm about to say.
If we go over time. She's not going to worry about it. She's got an episode to get out by Wednesday.
I know. But I just want to shout out Taylor Swift's dress. Girl looked fantastic. She is doing squats because her leg looked great when she went to go present Best Country Album. I was
what I almost said?
Squats! Best dress on the red carpet, Cardi B looked amazing.
Oh, I didn't see Cardi B.
Cardi B looked fabulous. The reason why I liked it was because, like, yeah, she's got some skin showing, but like, given that she used to be a stripper, she looked really great, and I just thought it was very tasteful. Best dress also, Will Smith's outfit was awesome. Trevor Noah looked great. Even Shabuzi,
Shabuzi looked fly.
I was like, I didn't see
Will Smith. I did not see
Trevor Noah,
but Shabuzi
looked great.
Looked fly. Like,
now
was that a velvet tux?
Shabuzi's,
like, was it almost like a dark?
I don't think it was velvet. But now worst dress. These are my opinions. I shouldn't be talking about women, how they dress. Wear what you want, ladies. Chaperone looked terrible. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm sorry. If y'all think she looks great, great.
So here, what I'm going to say to that.
I think she looked
goofy. So I think, yes, she looked goofy. I think that was her point. Mm-hmm. The outfit altogether was interesting. The dunce cap, like, it was art.
It wasn't my taste.
Her dress she wore on the carpet, I liked much better.
That's what I was talking about. Like, I saw the red carpet look, and I was like, that's not it.
Oh, you didn't see her dunce cap and like the...
I don't think I saw that. Now, what Doechii wore on the red carpet, I think was okay. But whatever that like plumage, when she went to accept what you doing? Fire the stylist.
No, for real. But here's the thing. Yes. But one thing I will give props to Doechii because it was odd. And I was like, I even give side eye. But she kept the same theme throughout the night, throughout her performance. It all had that same like gray like vibe. It was.
Here's my question about her outfit when she had to go accept the Grammy, right? But she's wearing that. Who you sitting next to that's not pissed off at your outfit? Like is you are in people's laps with that outfit.
But you know what? Mel Robbins taught me this year. Let them be pissed, because you know what? Protect your own peace. Anyway. Doechii, you were fly, and I would wear those pants too because it has extra room for snacks.
So the worst dress takes the cake, in my opinion, is Jaden Smith. That boy had a house on his
You know, but I want to know the symbolism behind it.
It's got to be some, again, because how he experiences life, that's his reality. And so I was like, oh, God.
No, it was, it was weird.
It was worst dressed ever. But